Welcome back. Let's quickly talk about pointers, something that you'll hear a lot in computer science topics. A pointer is simply this. It's a reference to another place in memory, or another object, or another node. And in JavaScript, we can demonstrate it with something like this. If I have an object, let's call it object1, that is a simple object that has A as true. And I'm going to comment this out. And now we do something like const object2 equals object1. We've just created a pointer, a reference to an object. And that is what a pointer is. It's simply a reference. Here, I'm not copying the object. I'm not saying object1 equals A equals true and also creating another location in memory that says A equals true. In memory, when we look at our RAM, there's only one entry, A equals to true. And both object1 and object2 point to the same location in memory. To show you that is the case, let's just console log object1 and then console.log object2. And just so we're clear on this, I'm going to say 1 here, and this is going to be 2. So that if I run this, I have both A equals to true. But if I change object A, so accessing property A in object1, and I say that is going to equal booyah, and I run this, look at that. Both object1 and object2 changed because I've created a pointer here saying object2 is going to reference object1 like so. And they both point to the same location in memory. And that's what a pointer is. It's simply saying, hey, this is where it is in memory. And when we look at our linked list example, when we remove, let's say a node at index of 2, and I hit go, 1, 2, we remove that. And that just disappears from memory. How does that work? Well, if we go back to our example, I can just delete object1, and I'm going to change these into let because we are going to change the values here. If I click run, I get reference error. Object1 is not defined at line 14. That's right over here. Okay, so let's just comment this out because object1 doesn't exist anymore. If I click run, I still have object2 as booyah, even though we deleted object1. What's happening here? Well, the way it works in most programming languages is that our computers are going to delete the memory that is unused. And because it sees that object2 is still referencing this location in memory, this value in memory, it's not going to delete it because there's still a pointer to this location in memory. And this is how things get deleted in languages like JavaScript. This is what you might call garbage collection, where as soon as we say object2 dot or object2 equals hello now, and I click run, now object2, which referenced the memory space that had A equals to true, is now just simply a string. So because JavaScript is garbage collected, that is, memory is managed automatically, this gets automatically garbage collected and deleted because nothing is pointing to it. However, there's low-level languages where you have to manage your own memory and you have to manually delete this unreferenced item in memory. And this can cause a lot of possible issues where you leave memory that's not being used in memory, which is a valuable resource. But then there's also benefits with non-garbage collected languages where you get to manage your own memory, so you can make things really, really fast and efficient. All right, I think that's enough for pointers. A pointer is simply a reference to something else in memory. And we're going to use this knowledge in our next video to create our very first linked list data structure. I'll see you in the next one.